So it's time for an update. This is kind of a big update because I want to talk about a couple things about our plans moving forward, and I just have to acknowledge one thing that dawned on me just recently. Today. This is like a big moment that hit me. We have been on YouTube for 10 years. We started in 2016, and we have been doing YouTube for 10 years, maybe a little over. Evie would know, I'm not sure. 10 years on YouTube, and I still don't know how to vlog. Can you guys imagine? This is something that's hard for me, is just talking and sharing day-to-day life. And you guys might have noticed we haven't had a lot of updates lately because we're not really working on anything. And when we're not working on anything, I just kind of get like, oh, what do I show? I don't know. There's nothing to share. Some people are great at vlogging, and I just don't know how to do it. 10 years, guys. We've gotten a lot done. We've moved. We've restored homes, completely rebuilt homes. Just an immense amount of work. We've been doing renovation for a long time, even before that. And it's kind of nice to be ending the renovation of our mobile home, ending the renovation of our house, even though we still have a lot to do on it, but you know, getting there. It's nice to be getting there. I don't know what comes next. I really don't. We have a lot of things that we want to do, but I don't know if it's a lot of things that we need to do or should do. So we have to make sure we're doing what is, you know, I think sometimes we get carried away with chasing our wants and not our needs, and then it gets us into debt, or it gets us into making mistakes, like, you know, buying vehicles that we don't need, or making decisions that should have been made better, and it puts us behind. So yeah, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to evaluate our decisions going forward. We have a lot of things happening, and this is a turning point. 10 years of doing videos, and we're at a turning point because for once we're not going anywhere. We're not moving to the next project. I want to slow down a little bit. I don't want to slow down on the videos. I want to slow down on spending money. Guys, I just want to get back to our roots a little bit more, and I'm not sure how to do that. So I might have to learn some vlogging skills here so that maybe we can show some interesting life updates without turning everything into such a big project. Because right now I have to pay off a $4,000 mini split that we installed at the mobile home. We have to, some other big expenses that I'll talk about later. And, you know, I just can't keep piling them on. So work with me. Help me out here. Help me learn a new thing. Guys, I gotta show you this. This is weird. You remember we were going to install blinds at the mobile home, and the hardware was missing. So we bought 6 blinds. It only came with one hardware kit like this. So like just a set of brackets to hang the blinds, shades. And so I had to call the company. The company said, talk to Home Depot. I called Home Depot. They said, you have to talk to the company. It was one of those situations. So I emailed the company, and I told them, I need these bracket kits. They weren't included. Please get them to me, you know. And they did. They said, okay. So they shipped them out, and I got my brackets to hang the shades. So that's awesome. I'm hoping I can go let Evie know, and maybe we can swing over to the mobile home tonight and get it done. But here's the problem. I asked them, I said, we only got one kit for the blinds. So we bought 6 blinds, 1 kit. I need 5. I told them that. I need 5 brackets. And I said I need 5 handles. I was very specific. 5 brackets, 5 handles. I gave what I needed because there's like a little handle that clips onto the blind so you don't have to grab the bottom. You know, you can just hold the handle on the bottom. And I wanted those handles too. We got 1 handle, 1 kit. Somehow, the same company who managed to send 6 blinds with 1 hardware kit, well, they replaced the hardware. And they gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brackets and no handles. And I asked for 5 brackets and 5 handles. So I don't know how this happened, but now we have more brackets than we need. We only ordered 6 blinds or shades to begin with. I asked for 5, they gave me 8, and they forgot the handles. So we can get the shades installed. I have to stop saying blinds. They're not blinds, it's cellular shades. I'll show you guys. I can get them installed, but now I have to reach out to the company again and ask for the handles. But I don't know why they sent me 8 of them. It is strange. Anyway. You guys know, it's been super hot out, hasn't it? And that's been slowing me down a little bit. I've been getting stuff done, but it's just hard. I haven't been filming anything. The funny thing is that people think since we're in Florida, it must be intense. It must be crazy. But we've been watching the temperatures around the country, and for example, in Arkansas, we've noticed that it's been over 100, and it's only in the 90s here. It's actually hotter north of us than it is here. We stay really kind of, because of the ocean, because of our climate zone, like, it stays in the 90s. So I actually kind of feel bad for the people who live north of us, because you could be having 100-degree temperatures anywhere from Georgia to New York. You guys have hot days, and you guys are getting hotter temperatures than we are here, but you guys know it's still hot. So I just thought that was interesting that our zone just stays more level. You get what I mean? It's not as extreme. You guys know our riding lawnmower in here. This old Ryobi electric mower has been awesome for us. We've had it for 6 years now. Talk about reminiscing. 6 years using this mower. Brought it with us from Michigan. And we're still running on the original batteries, which are the old lead acid batteries. You know, not the new lithium ones. So this is one of the original old school electric mowers. And somehow we've managed to make it last 6 years on the original batteries, and most people online are saying they've only lasted 2 years, 3 years. So we're double the life of those batteries right now, which is awesome. But unfortunately, I think they're at the end of life. We're not able to keep a charge like we used to. We just keep running out. We went over to the mobile home, tried to get some mowing done. The grass has been like just crazy, really thick. So we couldn't even get like half done. It just keeps dying on us. And it's really a hassle to drive the mower to the property, unload it, and get so little done. Have to load it back up, bring it home to charge it. It's been pretty annoying. We can't even get this yard done. The mower has problems, but it's been pretty good. We're thinking about just buying new batteries for it. I know you can actually upgrade this to lithium. You can convert it, but I don't think we're going to do that. I think we're going to stick with the lead acid and just replace the batteries and keep it simple and just try to get it going again. That's hopefully coming in the future. If you guys want to see though, I'll show you some of the mowing. Now most of it is just weed whacking though, because I had the trimmer with me and just doing what I could get done. So I'll show you a little bit of mowing and weed whacking montage. We got our Chewy order. You guys use Chewy? I'll show you guys what cat food we get. It's called Gentle Giants. I'll tell you, we could buy stuff at the store, I know, but the selection is pretty low, and something we like to do is really important to us is buying non-GMO food. And we think if we're buying non-GMO for ourselves, we should do it for our pets. And that's one of the reasons I bought this, is because it's non-GMO. It says it somewhere. Right there. And there's a lot of really great stuff on here to read. Super premium non-GMO ingredients. It's supposed to be a really good, nutritious cat food. If you actually look into cat food, it's really confusing. Like you buy cheap cat food, and then you think maybe you're not doing the best for your cat, and then you see the grain-free. Grain-free is the big one now. And you go, you know what? I'm going to buy grain-free. That's like an animal's diet. It's just like all meat. That's what you're thinking, grain-free, right? So you buy the grain-free cat food, and then you find out that the grain-free cat food is just full of peas. It's not meat, they're just filling it with different fillers. Instead of grain, they're using lentils and peas and stuff like that. And the problem is that those are bad for cats. And they can cause problems, I think, with their urinary tract and stuff like that. So people, they give their cats the grain-free cat food thinking it's better, and it actually ends up causing more health problems than the grain. Because between grain or legumes, grain is probably the healthier of the two, but like it's very confusing. It's not always as clear as it seems when you buy into like marketing gimmicks, I'll call it. The number one ingredient in this is chicken meal, and it has brown rice. It does have peas. It does have sweet potatoes, oatmeal, chicken fat, etc., etc. It just goes on and on. A lot of food, if you look at it, it's hard to know what is healthy and what is good, but I don't know. You just look at the packaging, you go, that's cool. And that's how you decide. So hopefully the cats are healthy and live a long time. They're doing great. We still have the mother cat and all 4 kittens. Let's see if we can find them. They're usually out here hanging out behind the building, but I don't see them. Wow. Want to see how big it is? Let's go around. How'd you like to walk into that? Am I disturbing it? You want to see where this is? Look it. It's right in front of my trailer. I'm going to walk right into it. There's one of them. Where were you? There you go. Here's one. Where were you hiding? Here's Mama. Here's the Mama. Here's Panther. That's our girl. Well, there goes Rat, the gray guy. What? So enough of that. Let's not turn it into an animal channel. I got my tools ready. I'm going to go see if Evie wants to head over to the mobile home. I want to get those blinds installed. I think they're going to help shield some of the heat from coming in so our house can run more energy efficiently. It won't cost as much money on the bill. So let's get over there and see if we can get it done. We made it over to the mobile home. I have my tools. AC is humming away. That's a good sign. See if I'm happy with it. Okay. Now to show you guys what we got. Let's hope it looks good. You ready?
Mm-hmm. That looks good.
Love it?
Yep.
Well, that wasn't so hard. We got one window done. Let me show you guys in the lighting. This is actually gray. Let me turn around so you can see like the white. So that's compared to white. You can see how dark that is. And It has a, yeah, just like a gray textured finish. It's not really textured, just looking like that. We decided not to get white. Well guys, that wasn't so bad. We have, maybe took half an hour to do all of them, maybe not even. The idea is, I don't have to explain this to you guys know, but we bought cellular shades, which you know, have the air pockets kind of in between, hoping that it will shield some of the heat that's coming in through the windows. These windows are single pane glass, single pane aluminum mobile home windows. So they're not the most energy efficient, so we decided on these to help. It's not a perfect seal, but it should help limit radiant heat, just the sun blasting in, and you know, just give some air pockets, some space. So I look forward to seeing how that does. The house has been staying cool, but maybe now it'll cost less. So I guess we're cleaning up, getting ready to go home. Everything is turning out good at the mobile home. What do you guys want to see next? I think we're caught up on most things in here. We're just waiting on appliances, waiting for a good deal on that. And we just have a lot of odds and ends to finish up. Just a little, like, I don't even know, just a shower curtain, stuff like that. Well guys, we made it back home. We only had 6 shades to install. Pretty much all the windows in the house, just 6 windows. It's a small house. So we got it done. We can put that behind us. I'm gonna see if I can get the handles that we're missing and take it from there. I don't want you to think that today is going to be typical of our videos going forward. It may or may not. I don't know where we're headed. I'm trying to find my new direction. I'm trying to find my flow, and I'm not asking for help in that. I'm working through what I want to do right now, because like I said, we're going to take a break from the big projects so that we can get ourselves where we need to be, refocus mentally, refocus financially, and figure out what we need and not what we want. And we'll just try to get some little things done here and there. I'll take you along. I'll keep you updated on life. We have some really cool things that I'm waiting to share with you, but just things take time. We're working it out. So that's the update for today. I'm going to try to come back soon. We'll keep the videos flowing for you guys. Thanks for watching and supporting us as we continue on this journey and figuring out where we're heading in this life. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Everything is so unpredictable. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.